All right, the NHL draft gets going tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in Chicago with the Sabres set to pick at number 8. For more on what Buffalo and new general manager Jason Botterill could do with their top pick, we throw things out to Greg Vorse, who's in the Windy City. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Kevin, you mentioned the new GM, Jason Botterill, and what a week it's been for him so far. A wild ride. A week ago, he hired his new head coach, Phil Housley. Yesterday in Las Vegas, he found out he was losing forward William Carrier to the expansion draft. You talked about the draft, the 8th overall pick tomorrow. He'll make his first ever pick with the Sabres just across the street here from me at the United Center. And you mentioned Phil Housley, or I mentioned Phil Housley, and we know a little bit about what they want, and that's some blue line help with that 8th overall pick. And this draft has a slew of guys that say they're that prototypical new wave, two-way scoring defenseman, and that's exactly what head coach Phil Housley wants. You can take any of those guys, pair any of them with the young piece of the Sabres already have on D. I'm talking Rasmus Ristolainen, Brendan Gooley, and the newly acquired Nathan Beaulieu, and you have a nice core four for Housley going forward.
I really believe in development. Especially with the young team, this bring highly skilled practices, and but I think the brand of hockey is just being an attacking mindset, playing with speed, playing with pace, playing fast, and that includes a 5-man attack. So our defense are going to be very involved in the play. We have to play good defense, obviously, but I think if we can get 5 guys up in the play, whether it's on a breakout through the neutral zone or in the offensive zone, I think that it gets the odds in your favor. So, it's gonna be fast.
And Kevin, I mentioned Jason Botterill will be available tomorrow morning. We'll hear from him, so you'll want to make sure you're back on Friday for the latest from that. Next, coming up for us here in the Windy City, we'll actually be on a boat tour with some of the top prospects, so make sure you're looking for that coming up later in sports. But for now, from the United Center here in Chicago, Greg Vorse, Spectrum News Sports.